And say it's not so. Chris Jericho's final highlight reel? Next. That ought to be something, King. Back, and Chris Jericho is back along with his protege Lance Cade. You know, Mike, over the years I've witnessed some, well, many memorable highlight reels courtesy of Chris Jericho, but the word in the locker room throughout the day, I didn't hear this from Chris Jericho himself, but the word was that this may be Jericho's final highlight reel. I wonder why. I have no idea, but I think we're about to find out. Look at that, look at that Jeritron. Still busted from Shawn Michaels' head being rammed into it. And did he really end the career of the Heartbreak Kid? Well, a lot of speculation. He may have.
Once again, I came out here last week and told the truth, and once again I was vilified by all of you, ostracized, booed, for the simple reason that I told you I had done something that, in my opinion, none of you are interested in doing, none of you have done, and that is to grow up. I have matured. I have moved on. I have taken my career to a whole other level, my life to a whole different level, and I was forced to do that by all of you. You see, for many years in the WWE, Chris Jericho wasn't seen as an internationally famous superstar, not as a supremely gifted athlete, but as a performer, an entertainer, a party host for the new millennium, a showman. And I gladly played that part because that's what you wanted me to play. I did what you thought you wanted from my career, what I thought you wanted from my career, rather than what I wanted from my career, and that was a big mistake. A mistake made apparent by the fact that even though I was the first undisputed champion, I decided I would rather host my own talk show than continue down that road. It was pathetic. It was a pathetic mistake to try and please and pander to all of you, and I was wrong in doing that. Instead of reaching for the golden ring of another world title, I decided to reach for fool's gold, and I will never settle for second best again. I will never settle for what you want me to be again. So tonight, this is the last highlight reel that you will ever see. And I have put together a special farewell to an icon, put together a special farewell to one of the greatest performers that ever stepped in this ring, a man who I personally ended the exploits of, a man who you will never see in this ring again, and I guarantee that to all of you. Oh, sure, no, but I got to be honest with you. It's not Shawn Michaels. No. It's not HBK. Because the man I'm talking about is Y2J.
Indeed, it is Chris Jericho. Jericho enduring the fire one more time with a one-upsmanship on the commissioner.
It seems like our little billionaire princess sure has grown over the last year. You want to say let the bodies hit the floor? I would say let the boobies hit the floor.
Tell us, oh Savior, what exactly are you saving us from?
Well, your boring personality, for one.
or your monotonous, robotic Randy Orton voice.
How about I say this from your childbearing hips, your supercuts hairstyle? Citizens of the planet of the apes, allow me to introduce you to the queen of the planet of the filthy, dirty, disgusting, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag.
Oh my God! Jericho just smacked a pie in Stephanie's face!
So you missed that guy, huh? Yeah, did you like that guy, that wild and crazy guy? You miss him? Because I don't. I'm embarrassed to watch that footage. I'm embarrassed of who I was as a performer. And it's time for me to move on. I have matured. I had to take matters into my own hands and do something about it, so I put Shawn Michaels' head through that Tron. I beat Shawn Michaels to a pulp at the Great American Bash. I jeopardized his career. I damaged his eyesight beyond repair. And those highlights to me mean more than the entire rest of the highlights of my career combined. Because as far as I'm concerned, in my head, when I destroyed Shawn Michaels, I also destroyed each and every one of you. What I did to Shawn up here, I did to all of you as well.
Chris, it's obvious. These people don't appreciate you. But I do. Before you took me under your wing, my career was floundering. I was stuck with a singing cowboy. I'm better than that, Chris. You saw that in me. And unlike Shawn Michaels, you saved me, Chris. And for that, I will be forever grateful.
I appreciate that, Lance, and I just want to say I appreciate you too as well. And I appreciate the fact that Shawn Michaels is now sitting in a darkened room in his house trying to watch this show, even though his damaged retina is causing him immense pain every time he makes a sudden movement. Every time a beam of light hits him in the eyes. Shawn Michaels, I don't even know if he can see what I'm doing right now, but I know he can hear me. So I want to say something to Shawn. I want you to listen to me for the first time in your life. I want you to listen carefully. Shawn, stay home. Move on with your life. Hold on to your wife. Raise your precious children. Enjoy your new life away from the wrestling business, Shawn, because you deserve it. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful that you have any sight left at all. Move on, Shawn, because I have. And I moved on because I hear JBL and Cena and Batista arguing and jockeying for position over a title match with CM Punk. By doing what I said I was going to do and putting an end to Shawn Michaels, the legendary Hall of Famer, there is no one more dominant in the WWE than me. And everybody can tell, it's obvious, whether it's the people here or a GM in the back, that if there's a title match at SummerSlam against CM Punk, that nobody deserves it more than me.